When a man does not feel appreciated in the area of his presence, he becomes a version of a man that he can give you and still survive. And I promise you, you will not like that version. That version of him is silent, frustrated, sharp with his words, non-communicative, because he has to become something that he can survive in.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to another installment. Yo, man, this is going crazy out here in these YouTube streets, you know, with the deal with Anton and with the conversation he had with Yanni. And now all these folks are coming out, you know, just beefing, man. Like I said, it all started with just pearly things, right? It was a crack. It was a crack in the manosphere, and now everything is starting to seep out, man. This is ridiculous. But want to know what y'all thought about this video that I played at first, man, about this dude talking about how men react when they're fed up, when they've had enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you don't want to be in a relationship to where you, as a man, that you don't want to communicate with your woman, right? And a lot of that stems from women trying to be overbearing and trying to dominate the relationship, right? Trying to tell men how to do, what to do, how to move, how to act. So whenever a man feels cornered like that, just like the old boy said in the video, we become where we're distant. We don't want to communicate. We're going to give you the bare minimum just so we can survive as men. We're not going to give you all of our energy, you know. So, and I think that's kind of fitting for this topic we're about to talk about now. In this topic, we're talking about, you know, it's time to stand up and be men, right? Manosphere has some problems, right? They have some problems. They've allowed these women to come in, be on their platforms, have a voice, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with women having a voice. But when that voice becomes to the point to where they are trying to tell the men how to move in a space where the men invited them to come into, and that's a problem. You know what I mean? You were invited in, but now you are acting like it's yours to run and yours to rule. You know, that's you know, first of all, you're not being appreciative that a man let you in, right? He didn't have to. They did not have to let women into these spaces, right? To be on their platforms. 'Cause like I said, y'all women can go out and make videos all you want to on your own, do your own thing. Get y'all own platforms, get your own groups. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that y'all wanted to come into a man's group and have your say, which ain't nothing wrong with that, but you guys have to learn how to start being respectful. You women are being out of like Ayanna Van Zant said, y'all are out of order. You are. You women are coming in and you are being out of order. And the men have let you do that by being too nice. They're not putting their foot down. They're not standing on their square. You know, and in this video, we're going to talk about is Anton Daniels came on to the Fight Club and he was telling the men, y'all need to stand up, let your nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? Let your nuts hang and say what needs to be said. Quiet all this down, man. When these women come on and be disrespectful, you gotta let them have it. And that's what Anton has been doing on his previous panels that he's been on his shows. You know, he's been letting the women know, hey, I'm not standing for this. Y'all not gonna come in and be disrespectful. And when a man does that, as we see time and time again, when a man tells a woman, hey, this is how I'm going to move, you can't tell me what to do, what do? They get defensive. They get combative. They want to shut you down. Does that make any sense? Really? So let's get into this video, man. On Anton when he was on the Fight Club. I'm going to go ahead and share this screen with y'all, and we're going to listen to what Anton has to say. This is your first time here, hit the like button, subscribe, share. For everybody who's coming back, thank you. I appreciate you. Drop some comments down below, man, and let's get this rolling, all right?
Well, time's coming when we're going to have to ante up. Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
happened?
Who kicked him?
Where'd he go? What happened?
No,
Can you
let
hear
me
me?
let me speak on this,
Right.
Aaron. This is important. This is important. This is important. Real quick. Do y'all not see what's happening? Honestly,
Yep,
didn't
I
do
see
that.
it.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
I don't know what the hell just
okay.
happened.
But anyways, do y'all not see what happens? What's happening right now? What's happening basically is they're they dividing and conquering the same shit that they did in feminism. They literally doing that. That's literally what they. First of all, we let them come in, and they wasn't even supposed to be in our space in the first place. But we let them come in as guests, right?
Yep, being too nice, like you said, as guests. And what I remember back in the day, my grandmother used to say, "Don't overstay your welcome." You know what I'm saying? I used to, during the summertime, I used to be at my grandparents' house, and I had some friends up the street or across the street that I used to go play with, right? And my grandmother always used to tell me, "Don't overstay your welcome." And I think this is what's happening here. They're overstaying their welcome.
And they came in as chameleons. And then they came in and the only, let's be honest, the only reason y'all fuck with them is because they cute and they got some titties.
Fact.
Y'all not checking for, they don't have no better talking points and all of this other type of stuff. They're not smarter than us. They're not doing all of that. It's a bunch of guys, it's a bunch of women that's supporting each other, and it's a bunch of men that's simping.
And let me just say this. Let me say this, y'all. He's right, man. These women, they don't want you. Y'all, this is online. A lot of these people that you guys are liking, these women that you're liking, like a lot of y'all not even in the same states. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all not even the same cities. One might be on the East Coast, other one West, other one Midwest, some might be down south. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all thinking y'all gonna get put on or get you some trim from these ladies. These ladies, they will tease you and use you to get what they want. Like I said, there's no they not flying you out. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna let you fly them out. You know what I'm saying? They might tease you a little bit, but y'all need to cut this out, man. A beautiful face is just that, a beautiful face. These women are trying to get by on their TNA, on their tits and ass, right? And y'all falling for that. Like you said, quit simping, man. Quit simping. These women, just because they look good, a lot of them really don't have that much to say, right? You have the good ones. You have the ones who are intelligent and can debate and hold a conversation, and they know what they're talking about. But you have some that just don't. They don't. Y'all guys need to. I agree, man. These women got y'all thinking that you're going to get something and you're not, right?
It's a bunch of guys that's simping, and so now they trying to control by telling us what to do with our platforms. And the only thing I'm wondering is, because you ain't got to like me, right? And I don't have to necessarily like you. But the one thing that I'm not going to do is let a woman tell me what to do. Ever. My wife don't tell me what to do.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
And for me, the thing that will piss me off more than anything, because see, we can fight. That's what guys do. Guys beef, we fight, we go back and forth, we say, you know what, I ain't fucking with you or whatever. And then as brothers, we be like, that dude, he pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? And then you come back from it. You be like, all right, cool, we cool, whatever. Right? That's usually what happens. But when women do it, they try to fuck up everything. Like they coming in to try to do it with size 12 shoes and stomp on your fucking couch. And we seen today, in my opinion, they don't have no rules. They don't have any rules. They don't play by the same rules. See, guys got rules of engagement. Most guys, you can say, all right, listen, we can beef, you can talk about me, but this is a part that you leave out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do this, you don't do that.
Facts.
And she even admitted, she said, listen, I put your wife on my thumbnail because I knew it would get your attention because I wasn't paying no fucking attention to what they was talking about, right? And so she said, I did it so I can get your attention. Right? And then all behind the scenes, these motherfuckers is texting me saying, oh, don't worry, I wasn't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just did it to get your attention. She taking it down. I got all these motherfucking women that's texting me behind the scenes. I'm not answering these women no more. I got a bunch of women behind the scenes texting me saying, oh, no, she gonna take it down. They lied, they fronted, they jumped up on the panel and they act like it was when it really wasn't. One thing that you can call me a lot of things. You can call me mean, you can call me a lot of shit. But one thing you can't call me is you can't call me a liar. You cannot call me a liar. I'm the realest, I'm real in real life. And so now what you see happening is they coming in and taking over a space that men long time dominated.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing that I'm asking is when y'all gonna stick together? Because if this ain't the final call for y'all to stick together, and now you have women saying what they gonna do, man, this shit is playing out the same way that it played out with feminism in real life. When
Before you
y'all
jumped on it,
together, y'all gonna stop letting these women divide us.
they
What
tried.
could we do? I'm saying, what could we do to prevent this? To prevent them from.
First thing we need to do is we need to stop fucking with them. Stop supporting them. Stop going on they shit. Because let's be clear, half of these motherfuckers wouldn't even be known if it wasn't for me.
Facts.
Half of these women that's now empowered, you wouldn't even know who they were if it wasn't for me. We put them on. We put most of these women that's talking right now on, including her. Well, we didn't put Yanni on, but she fucking came to the Lapeef Network too. Fantasy Island Girl was just on my show on Q,
she was
on Anton Daniels and the Lapeef Network just the other day, and this chick gonna get up there talking that shit.
Yep, Fantasy Island Girl was.
Queen Sheba was up there on the Lapeef Network last Thursday.
Yep.
Come on, man.
They're not your friends.
Wait, but before you came on, Anton, JP said they was right. So what were you saying before Anton came
No,
on?
you want to? No.
Look,
Anton, let me say what
look,
I say.
Look, chick. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I don't believe this, man. They telling you.
Q speak for me. What I was saying, I thought that she was talking about in general. What I was saying was, if we're gonna have a conversation about women every day, all day, but we let certain women.
We can talk about what we want to, JP.
Exactly.
We can talk about. Listen. Drop your balls, my dog.
Exactly.
And put your nuts on the table.
Time to let your nuts hang.
Put your nuts on the table and stand for yours, bro.
Well, time's coming when we're going to have to ante up. Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
And the
one, again, listen, I can have problems with anybody I want to have problems with. Every single dude. But the one thing that I'm not going to do is letting a woman tell me what I can do. Fuck that. Ain't no woman ever going to tell me what I can and can't do.
That's right. And
in my opinion, I don't know why y'all don't see this as this is an act of one of the most egregious things that I done seen. This is the very shit that we said we ain't playing. And so for me, it's on. It's on. And I've been talking about this shit for a long time. I said, when y'all start letting women speak for y'all.
It's history repeating itself.
Yes, sir. And let me also say this. I fucked up, right? And let me be the first to admit it. And the way I fucked up is we never really started having problems until we started putting women on. Let's be clear.
Mm-hmm.
And I messed up.
They bring in that drama.
That's my fault. I gotta eat that. I gotta take responsibility for it. We never started having problems until we started putting women on.
Right.
Even when we first started, you know what I'm saying, doing what we did on the Lapeef Network, we only had one woman on there. It was me, JR, and it was B Nix, right? But I got to eat that shit. I fucked up because there was a lot of women that I backed. I would have them on my platform and all of the other type of shit. And so I got to eat that, and I'm going to take responsibility for that. But going forward, I got to move differently. And the one thing that I know for sure, the dudes that's simping and doing all that shit, I'm just not fucking with them. I'm not going to speak negative on them. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. I don't got time for that. I got bigger fish to fry. But on the other side of the coin, though, y'all gonna have to put y'all nuts on the table and stop simping for these women and start doing you, because they don't give a fuck about you. You just collateral damage. A lot of these niggas that be jumping up and simping for these chicks, I'm gonna be honest with you, they only doing it because they got some titties and some ass.
Y'all just a pawn.
And for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with them, because what do they think, that they simping for them is gonna get them some pussy for them or something like that?
Exactly. That's what they think.
They not fucking with them. They don't care nothing about them at all. So what I'm asking, I'm not asking y'all to do nothing. Honestly, I'm demanding it, and I'm not demanding it on I'm your boss type shit. I'm demanding it on some respect for you type shit. Let's build together instead of letting these women tell us what we can and can't do. That's
right
all
before
I'm
you
saying.
jumped on, right
So
before you
y'all
jumped
can
on
make
Anton.
y'all long decision. Y'all could decide to do whatever y'all want to do. But I'm telling y'all, at some point, y'all need to bury the hatchet, because they fucking with each other only to your demise.
Facts. That's exactly what they doing. I mean, it's like, I don't know if y'all saw the Yanni, let's real talk with Yanni, when the dude Daryl came on from shit, what's his damn name? The dude Daryl from Setting the Record Straight. You know, he came on there, right? And Lucky and Courtney was on TJ Randolph's show Friday night. But a couple of years ago, Lucky and Courtney Michelle was supposed to be beefing and fighting. They supposed to not like each other. Now all of a sudden, Lucky and Courtney Michelle on TJ Randolph's show Friday, going in on Daryl, the dude from Let's Set the Record Straight. You know what I mean? They'll be mean towards each other and not like each other, but these women will come together just to talk about you, just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to go against you. So yeah, they will use you, and they will use these simps to come at other men. They putting that battery in y'all back, and y'all letting them do it. Y'all got to cut that out, man. Y'all, I mean, this is entertainment. Yeah, this is YouTube. What can these women do to make you go at another man? What? They can't promise you nothing. They ain't coming to see you. You ain't getting no trim. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to cut that out, man. Y'all got to quit being simps, man. Y'all got to quit being simps. Point blank.
Yeah.
Now, let me be clear. Let me just say this one more time. They can't. The reason that they all got my name in their mouth is because they know I'm the biggest threat. They can't say I'm a fuck boy. None of these women that know me in real life could ever say I tried to fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They can't do anything because I'm practically spotless, right? You can't say I never did nothing wrong. I ain't never scammed nobody. I ain't never did no PPP loan. I don't owe nobody no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm married, all of that type of shit, right? And so now, you know what I'm saying? I'm the poster boy. If whatever it is that you think that I am, I'm the representation, and in all honesty, of what they fear the most. A guy that don't have no spot or blemish on their record, that actually can stand up for what it is that he believes in. And so they can't do, and let's be clear, and I got the resources, right? So they can't do nothing to me. And I understand what the goal is, right? And so I'm gonna approach it a slightly different way. But let's be clear. Nobody ain't a fucking woman in the world ever gonna tell me what I can and can't do. Ever.
Nope.
Ain't no woman ever gonna tell me what I can do. Like I'm a man's man, bro. Nigga, my daddy couldn't tell me what I could and couldn't do once I left this house.
True.
So for me, it's on. It's on. And it ain't on, no. I'm not about to be spotlighting these hoes. I'm not about to be doing no live streams on them. I'm not giving them no views. I'm gonna let them give me all of it. And let me be also clear. I ain't lost one subscriber. My subscribers go up every single time they talk about me. I don't lose subscribers. I gain them. My subscribers go up. My Patreon member numbers go up. Everything. There's more of us on here on YouTube than it is them. Be clear. There's more of us on YouTube than there are of them. And so don't let them tell you what you can and can't do. It ain't about whether you like me. It ain't about whether or not I like you. We have a common enemy now. And I see the play. And so at some point, y'all gonna have to stand up and drop y'all nuts on the table and say, who the fuck you talking to? We gonna run these numbers up. We gonna hold each other down. And we gonna make sure that ain't no person, not one woman. Listen, we can beef with each other afterwards. We can turn our wars back on whenever we want to turn our wars back on. But who the fuck is they to tell us what we can and can't do with our platforms?
Right. And that's the problem.
What you think that hold on, let me say this. You think that a woman is going to stop coming on our panels? Man, I can get a woman tomorrow. I can go and get 10 women tomorrow and do a whole live stream with them. 10 new ones.
Yep. Fresh and fit. Fresh and fit, get them on there day after day after day. You know what I'm saying? So it's plenty of women out here who will come on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of them. Day in, day out. He ain't lying about that.
10 new ones and better than everything that they had ever stood for. I can get a whole new fleet. It ain't never gonna be a shortage of pussy.
You should bring on white women next week. All white women.
Stop it. You
damn.
Man, if he did that, it would, boy, you think that you two streets on fire now. Man, these women will have a conniption. They'll turn into straight zombies up in You really gonna see the fingers come out and do that.
Shortage. So let's stop all of this bullshit and thinking that they got some power. They don't. They don't run YouTube. They don't control anything. And it's less of them than it is of us. It seemed like it's more of them because they support each other more. Y'all gonna have to drop y'all balls, drop y'all nuts, stop simping for them just because they got a pretty face, and let's keep doing what we do. We cook. We had this shit. This was ours, just like y'all households. It was ours before they ever came into it. Every last dude on these platforms, it was ours before they ever came into it. It's not theirs. At some point,
they did this shit before, bro. They made a list and they made a list in 2016. I was on that list. There was a bunch of dudes on that list, but we formed up like Voltron on their asses. And see, that's what dudes gonna have to do now. Is you gonna see who's who now. Real shit.
And that's cool. And listen, it's some real. Somebody said it in the chat. It's some real ones out there. It's some real ones out there. I fuck with some of the real ones out there. Q for me is a real one. She hold me down. She don't let no woman or nobody say shit about me. It's some real ones out there. But at the same time, all I'm saying is don't let no woman sit here and tell y'all what y'all can and can't do, because
somebody in the chat sit here put married women on the panel. I mean, you have a different perspective. You probably won't have all this ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they've been getting, women up there who's single, got kids, no husband, no in no relationship. So I mean, maybe he should. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good change, to get some married women on the panel and see how they act. Like I said, if you ratchet, you ratchet. If you're a hyena, you're a hyena. If you ain't who you say you are, it's gonna show.
I see y'all motherfuckers holding them down when they talking about your fellow dude. So, Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? I feel you. I think you got some great opinions. I think you think for yourself and all of that. All I'm saying is, just think about it, bro. Think about it. Fuck them.
I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with you. This is my
He
thing. This
wasn't agreeing before he came up though.
No,
He
no,
said
I
some
was
fake
getting.
shit.
Damn. You see that? And this is a woman. This chick right here with the baby face or whatever on her avatar. Can't make this shit up, man. She gonna call this dude out, right? She's sitting up here calling folks out. I'm just saying, some people you can't trust them.
But Q. Hold on, Jay Prince. Q. We got to give grace on this one though, because he may not have, or he may have. But my goal is for us to.
But who is this chick to call him out on that, right? Who is she to call him out?
Just be united on this particular subject. I don't want us to be. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm looking for is dudes that's gonna do their thing, cook this shit up. We gonna support each other's platforms. We gonna hold each other down. And if that's the type of game that they want to play, I'm gonna ask and advise y'all. I can never tell a grown man what to do. Stop fucking with them.
Mm-hmm.
Stop fucking with them. Fuck them. Unsubscribe from they shit. Don't go on they shit. Let them be in their miserable ass lives with themselves, and let them rub titties and bump monkeys together. Fuck them. It's always listen.
Not rub titties.
We can go get another them. It's always a replacement, just like in real life. It's another bus coming down the street in 5 minutes. We can get a whole new fleet of women if we want to. Ain't talk. We can do what we want to do. Now we just need to learn from our mistakes. Go get the fleet of women, but stop putting them hoes on. Stop giving them chicks power.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
That's
them.
some of these men giving these women power though. Like, yeah, you can replace these hoes real quickly, but some of these men, like on that panel today, the fake shit I saw, like, it's whack.
I'm waiting. I just want to see if y'all really about that life. Like,
so
listen, it's almost like me and my family member can get into a fight, but you better not say nothing about them.
Right, right, bet. True.
So Anton, whenever they start doing like they did at Tommy, right? They start flagging all our shows, and they flag.
Man,
like,
listen. I ain't work. Then we gonna flag the fuck out of them.
That shit ain't gonna work this time, Jay Prince, because
I got a YouTube rep. Yep, he did. They did. And I talked to my YouTube rep. I talked to my YouTube rep yesterday, and he said, "Oh, don't worry about that shit. That ain't popping."
Yeah, I've said it before. The only person that can do anything to your channel is YouTube. You can say what you want to say, as long as it doesn't go against the guidelines of YouTube. If YouTube ain't flagging your shit, say what you want to say. I don't care if these women get butt hurt. They can be in their feelings all they want. And that's where all this has started. Because women get in their feelings because these men are telling them about themselves. They don't like what they're hearing and they getting mad. But yeah, you can't. The only person that can do anything to your channel is YouTube. These women can get mad all they want. They ain't got to come on your platform. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to do nothing. They can sit in the clouds and listen and get mad all they want. But the only person that can do anything to your channel is YouTube. And like they getting ready to say here, if you complain about somebody's channel and YouTube find out that there's nothing wrong, then you yourself and your platform can get derailed. So a lot of these women better be careful about trying to get these guys' platforms derailed or demonetized or shut down, because if there's nothing wrong with it, YouTube will go back to these women platforms and they can do something to them.
Yeah,
that don't play out no more. I talked to my YouTube. See, I got a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what they did. See, last time they made a list and that was their strategy. But it used to be easier to just flag bomb people, but they changed that shit. It's not that easy anymore.
No.
And if we catch, and here's the thing, if you catch them talking that shit, report that shit or let me know and I talk to my YouTube rep, because that's illegal for them to do that shit. If you catch one woman talking that type of shit, we need to report that shit and we need to handle it accordingly. Listen, we don't ever have to worry about them. We stronger than them, we better than them, we smarter than them, we made them. Let them try it. You need to drop your nuts and exert your power. And here's the thing. You know why I've never, ever been worried about saying what I want to say on this platform is because I got it in real life. I got it in real life. YouTube didn't make me, but it's making me richer. And it should make y'all richer. But instead, you got these women that's taking y'all spots. Stop spending so much time on them and start spending some more time on yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them. You don't need them, bro. And the thing that really bothered him is when I called out women and I said, yo, when did y'all start letting women in? Because I'm not even a part of the manosphere, right? When did y'all start letting women speak for y'all? A bunch of women who ain't married with a bunch of babies by dudes that didn't even want them.
Exactly.
When the fuck did a bunch of baby mamas start having control of what the fuck goes on our platforms?
That's the problem.
And listen. Think about it, bro.
And they all baby mamas.
Power. The only power that they have is to divide and conquer. I have not lost one subscriber, not one, over these past months. I've gained. I don't lose. I galvanize. We don't lose. I have not lost one person, not one. Check the numbers. My subscribers went up, my Patreon members went up, the whole 9 yards.
And that's the thing, man. We shouldn't be afraid, to lose. Even these women cannot stop people from subscribing to you. You know what I'm saying? If people like what your channel is doing, if they like what you're saying, if they, if they feel like they, hey, this guy got something to say, they go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We as men, especially on these type of platforms, we need to support each other. And that's another problem. We don't do enough of that. We don't, just because you don't agree with somebody, don't mean you can't, subscribe or be a subscriber and support them. A lot of these guys I support and I subscribe to, but I might not agree with everything they say, but I do support them. I do subscribe to them because of some stuff they say I agree to, some stuff they say I don't. It's just how it is. You ain't gonna agree with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna agree with what everybody say, because it's a lot of different people that I subscribe to because I like what they're saying. I might not agree with everything, but for the most part, if I see that they're adding some value and something I can learn, then yeah, I'm gonna subscribe and I'm going to support. So, you just got, you gotta let your feelings stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings can't be a part of the decisions that you make, because if you let your feelings run your decisions, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. You're gonna be in a world of hate, you're gonna be in a world of hurt because you're gonna make wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like chasing your tail.
So stop being scary. That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, Anton right, man. We got Anton right. You can't, as men, you cannot let women dictate how you move. You can't let your decisions dictate how you move. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So y'all go ahead, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think, man. And it's like Anton was saying, you got to stand up and be a man. Let your nuts hang. Can't be afraid, man. You know what I'm saying? Women were not designed to tell you what to do, how to do it. They can make suggestions. It's up to you to listen. If it makes sense, okay. You know what I'm saying? If it don't make sense, you know what I'm saying? You as a man, you still go make your own decision, no matter who gives you the input, right? And what we see here is these women on these panels, these women, on YouTube, they are not here to help you in any kind of way. The ones that's causing all this trouble, all this ruckus, they are not here to help. They're causing more problems. They're causing more division, and that's what they're trying to do. So, you got to make up your mind and try to decipher, if you're going to trust them or if you're not. You go find out who's for you and who's against you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, a man wasn't designed to follow a woman. Men are not designed to follow women. It's always been male first, woman second, then child, right? You are not designed to follow the woman. The woman follows you. So women cannot come onto your platforms and tell you what to do. And like Anton was saying, you can't be scared of them. You can't be afraid that you're going to lose subscribers. If you are really saying what it is, and you know what I'm saying, you stand on your square and you're making sense, people are going to rock with you. People are going to, be driven towards you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to attract the right type of people. And some might be women that agree with you. Some women might not agree with you. Some men may agree with you. Some men may not. So, hey, y'all, like I said, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it's time to stand up, man. Y'all need to stand up. Don't let these women run your platforms to the ground, because that's what they're trying to do, right? But y'all, like, subscribe, share. Please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to each other. And it's time for men to start supporting men. And let's just make this thing grow. YouTube is so big, man. Everybody can benefit from it. Shouldn't be no jealousy, no envy. Should just be brothers supporting brothers. And let's all do what we got to do, right? All right, y'all, peace out.
Well, time's coming when we're going to have to ante up. Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!